Alright, have you ever had a $1 million idea and by the time you go to reach for your pen or your phone, it's gone? Yeah, same here. Or maybe you're in the middle of an important meeting scrambling to find a pen only to end up with chicken scratch notes that barely make sense later. What if I told you there's a tech solution that makes all of that a thing of the past? This is the PLAUD Note Pin, a wearable recorder developed on ChatGPT and Claude AI. This thing is not just a gadget, it's a complete game changer. Let me break it down for you.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall.
The thing is, ideas don't wait for you to grab a paper and a pen. They come to you when they come, driving to work, in the middle of a meeting, or even during one of those late night, I really should be sleeping moments. If you're like me juggling multiple creative projects, you know just how painful it is to lose a killer idea because you couldn't jot it down fast enough. Enter the PLAUD Note Pin. This little device isn't just here to help. It's here to revolutionize the way we think about productivity and creativity. Just hear me out. So what exactly is this thing? The PLAUD Note Pin is a wearable recorder that you can clip onto your clothes, wear on your wrist as a wristband, or even as a necklace. It's powered by ChatGPT 4o and Claude AI. So not only does it record audio, but also processes and organizes it for you. Just think about that for a second. Hours of recording turn into professional labeled summaries with speakers identified. It's like having a personal assistant minus the salary. Let's put it this way. Have you ever wished you had a device that could seamlessly turn your raw thoughts, random ideas, or long meetings into actionable insights? Yeah, the PLAUD Note Pin does exactly that. It captures everything, organizes it for you, and helps you focus on what matters the most, being creative, productive, and efficient. Here's how it works. One vibration means it's starting to record. A second vibration stops the recording. It's as simple as pressing a button. With 64 gigabytes of local storage, the PLAUD Note Pin can record up to 20 hours of audio. It's lightweight, can be discreetly hidden under your clothes, and the mic quality, let's just say it's better than most smartphones. So whether you're in a meeting, driving, or brainstorming, the PLAUD Note Pin has your back. But the magic just doesn't stop there. The PLAUD Note Pin uses advanced AI to transcribe your recordings into text that's not just accurate, but also easy to read. It'll even identify different speakers, so if you're in a group discussion, you know exactly who said what. Now let's talk about real-world use cases. First off, it's been a lifesaver for me as a content creator. Usually when I'm driving around, I'm in that flow state. The ideas for YouTube scripts just start pouring out of my head. Instead of trying to remember everything or pulling over to write down stuff, I just start talking. Later on in the day, I can sit down and the Note Pin hands me a summarized, organized version of my ramblings. It helps me get my ideas out faster, which means better content for you. But it's not just for me. My wife is a corporate powerhouse. She loves borrowing this thing for work meetings. She says it's so much easier than trying to take down notes, and the summaries are gold. In fact, even her colleagues have started asking where they can get one. This thing is that good. That's the thing about the PLAUD Note Pin. It's not just for creatives or entrepreneurs. It's for anyone who values their time and wants to stay organized. But don't just take it from me. Let's hear what she has to say. Hey, got a question for you. Do you prefer the PLAUD Pin or the PLAUD wallet?
I've never used the pin.
Well, check it out. Here you go. This is the pin. You can wear it as a bracelet, you can strap it onto your clothes, or you can wear it as a necklace. But your favorite is, of course, the PLAUD wallet. So why do you like that?
Honestly, I've used it like so much, it's not even funny.
What do you use it for?
I use it for like two things. So I use it for school and I use it for work. So for school, I'm a doctoral student, so I have to do a lot of research, both quantitative and qualitative.
Yeah.
But specifically for qualitative research, it's been super helpful because I do a lot of semi-structured interviews with participants. And instead of me transcribing it, and then like running it through like in vivo software to identify themes and stuff, PLAUD does 90% of that work for me. So it's like saved me so much time. It's cut my time in like half.
And what do you think about the transcription feature? Is it accurate?
The transcription is actually extremely accurate. So I've used it at work. And at work, it's a pretty diverse environment. So, you know, you get a few different accents. Some people speak quieter, some people speak louder, and even in a group setting. So I used it for a workshop that we had with like a team of people inside a room, and we were all doing roundtable discussions. So I was afraid that it wasn't going to capture like detailed, detailed recordings of everyone on my table. But even with all of the sound going on around me, it captured every single comment. And so for those meetings, I had the notes and the summaries before anyone did.
And I'm guessing it's also useful because it can label the speakers, right?
Yes, it labels them as like speaker 1, 2, and 3. And why I find that helpful is that for both for work and for school, I have to anonymize my responses. So by identifying them as speakers without their names has been super helpful.
And what do you think about the summary feature?
The summary feature is great because then, like, for example, if this was a meeting and I used it for work and someone's like, can you give me a quick recap of like what we covered? What were the action items? What do we need to follow up on? I already have that without having to like go and take notes or even like go into a recording and listen to it again.
And what about the battery life? It's really good, right?
I've actually never charged it.
Exactly.
So,
because it's that good.
like, I've used it so many times, but I haven't had to charge it, so I don't even know how long.
But what makes this more convenient?
Well, honestly, it attracts a lot of attention. So, like, literally everyone at work wanted to know what I was using. And I sent everyone a link to PLAUD because they thought it was, like, so handy to have. Yeah. And you can't always be pulling out your phone. Depending on the circumstances and, like, where you are, sometimes it can look unprofessional. People could be afraid that you're, like, taking pictures. So, like, this looks more discreet, but not in a way to, like, disguise it, but where people know it's a tool and what it's used for. So I like that feature. But now that you're telling me that there's also a pin, so I don't have to actually carry my phone around. I could just like wear this, right? Yeah. So.
All right, let's geek out for a second. Here are the standout features. Summaries developed on ChatGPT. Hours of recording transformed into professional summaries with labeled speakers. Storage and battery. 64 hours of storage and 20 hours of continuous recording. Supports up to 59 languages. So whether you're bilingual or working internationally, this device has got you covered. You don't need extra hardware. It syncs seamlessly to a web app or even your phone app. AI Assistant. You can ask it to reorganize your notes, create actionable insights, or even summarize an entire conversation. One feature I particularly love about this is its ability to transcribe TV shows or sports matches. Imagine watching a basketball game and the NotePin captures every detail. Later, you can revisit the highlights in text form. It's that good. The magnetic clip is another game changer. No need to fumble around with complicated setups. Just clip it onto your shirt or your bag and you're good to go. So who's the PLAUD Note Pin really for? Honestly, it's for anyone who values their time. If you're a creative, a project manager, a student, or just someone who's always on the move like myself, this thing is for you. Imagine saying goodbye to mundane tasks like note-taking and letting the Note Pin handle all of it. Meetings, lectures, seminars, focus groups, you name it. Here's another example. Brainstorming sessions. The Note Pin's mind mapping feature is incredible for visually connecting ideas. You can actually see how your thoughts evolve and how they connect to each other. It's like having a digital whiteboard that's always with you. Students, writers, and entrepreneurs will love this feature. Now, let's get practical. The PLAUD Note Pin saves time. And let's be real, anything that saves time is definitely worth it. In my opinion, here's why it's perfect for the following categories. Writers, you can use it to brainstorm scripts, novels, or even movie plots. Students, you can record lectures without missing any details. Working professionals, you can summarize meetings and focus on being present rather than scribbling down notes. Brainstormers, its mind mapping feature connects your ideas visually so you can see how they come together. For me, honestly, it's been a huge productivity boost. As someone juggling multiple projects, the amount of time I save by using the Note Pin is actually priceless. I feel like this thing lets me focus on creating and not the grunt work of organizing my thoughts. And it's not just the time saving. The quality of the notes on these summaries are actually top notch. You get everything you need without the fluff. You know the saying time is money? Well, convenience is king. The Note Pin's one-press functionality makes it so intuitive. Also, the magnetic clip is a really nice addition. And let's not forget about the web app. You don't need to buy any additional hardware to make the most out of the Note Pin. Just sync it to your computer and you're good to go. For me, the convenience factor alone makes this thing worth every penny. Now, you might be wondering what sets apart the PLAUD Note Pin from other recorders. Well, that's simple. AI integration. It doesn't just record, it listens, processes, and organizes. The AI capabilities make it more than just a recorder. It's a productivity powerhouse. So why should you hit that buy button on the PLAUD Note Pin? It's pretty simple. This isn't just another gadget, it's a transformative tool. If you value your time, your creativity, and your productivity, the Note Pin essentially pays for itself. It captures your ideas when they're fresh, organizes them effortlessly, and lets you focus on what truly matters. Think about it. How much is your time worth? How often do great ideas just slip away because you don't have tools to capture them? The PLAUD Note Pin, in my opinion, solves those problems. It's not just a recorder, it's a personal assistant, a brainstorming companion, and a productivity powerhouse. So if you want to take control of your ideas, streamline your workflow, and make your life a little bit easier, the PLAUD Note Pin is the way to go. Trust me, you guys will not regret this purchase. As always, if you guys found this video helpful, drop a dolphin emoji down in the comments below. I would love to know who my true supporters are. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the PLAUD Note Pin. Until next time, stay creative, stay productive, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. This thing is honestly worth every penny.